On October 2nd, 1950, a little boy named Charlie Brown walked onto the pages of just 7 newspapers, and the world of comics was never the same. Today we were talking about the birth of Peanuts, a comic strip that became one of the most beloved cultural icons of the 20th century. Charles M. Schulz, often called Sparky by friends and family, had been dreaming of creating a comic since childhood. He grew up shy, quiet, often unsure of himself, something that would later become the heart and soul of his characters. Originally, Schulz created a comic strip called Lyall Folks in the late 1940s. It featured kids, gags, and even an early version of Charlie Brown. But when Schulz sold the strip to United Feature Syndicate, they asked him to change the name. And so, reluctantly, Schulz agreed to rename it Peanuts, a name he always admitted he hated, saying it made the strip sound insignificant. Still, the world embraced it. On that very first day, Peanuts ran in just 7 newspapers. The strip showed 2 kids watching Charlie Brown walk by. One says, "Well, here comes all Charlie Brown." The other replies, "Good ol' Charlie Brown? Yes, sir." And then, in the final panel, "How I hate him." That gag sweetness with a sting was classic Schulz. It captured childhood honestly, with all its small triumphs and big disappointments. Interestingly, Snoopy, now one of the most recognizable cartoon dogs in the world, was there from the beginning. But he didn't have a name in that very first strip. Schulz gave him his name in the second Sunday edition. Over time, Snoopy evolved from an ordinary dog into a wildly imaginative character who believed he was everything, from a novelist to a World War I flying ace. Other characters joined quickly. Lucy, the bossy know-it-all, Linus, with his trusty security blanket, Schroeder, forever glued to his toy piano. Each of them reflected Schulz's sharp eye for human quirks and childhood truths. Peanuts wasn't just funny, it was philosophical. Schulz tackled themes like loneliness, failure, unrequited love, and the search for happiness, all through the eyes of children, and people loved it. At its peak, Peanuts appeared in more than 2,600 newspapers worldwide and reached 355 million readers in 75 countries. It also gave us some of the most timeless holiday specials ever made. A Charlie Brown Christmas in 1965 not only introduced generations to the now iconic jazz soundtrack by Vince Guaraldi, but also saved the Christmas tree industry by making that scraggly little tree famous. When Charles Schulz retired in 2000, he left behind more than 17,000 strips, an empire of merchandise, TV shows, and movies, and characters that continue to inspire today. And to think it all started on October 2nd, 1950, with a boy named Charlie Brown, a dog named Snoopy, and a comic strip Schulz never wanted to call Peanuts. So the next time you see Snoopy dancing on top of his doghouse, or Charlie Brown missing that football for the 100th time, remember it all began over 70 years ago, with just 7 newspapers. Which Peanuts character is your favorite? Snoopy the Dreamer, Lucy the Bossy, or Charlie Brown, the eternal underdog? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the fascinating events that shaped our world.